Street today, stocks are up in active trading 33.5 million shares, with Dow Industrial Average up 4.52 at 943.42. Most actively traded stocks at this hour are NTL, that's up 1 1/8. Texaco up 0.5 point. AT&T is up 3/4. IBM is off 7/8. Texas International is down 0.5 point, with Central Southwest Corporation remaining unchanged at 26 3/8. On the London market today, gold over the $495.
Believe this? I'm standing here trying to decide which suit to wear.
I'll see you about coffee. You look nice.
Yeah. They're going to take one look at me and figure they made a terrible mistake. Did you take care of the municipals in her name so she can use the money if she wants?
It's all taken care of. What about the Mercedes? Do you want me to try and sell it?
What for?
Am I going to need the money? Well, let's wait and see.
Roy Matson?
Right on time.
Yes, sir. Could you sign here, please?
Oh, you won't be needing those. I'm his attorney.
It's regulations.
Well, he's not going anywhere. I'll be up to see you in a couple days.
Thanks. I'm sorry.
Hey, Jane, look at this. Johnny, give it to me. This is good shampoo, Jane. I like that stuff they give us around here, like to make your hair fall right out. Well, this has protein and that pH thing. I'm gonna use it. What for, Grace? For your hair, girl. No law says we gotta let our hair go ready just because we're inside, you know.
Clinton, Lincoln, and Mount. Those inmates report to administration.
What are you doing here, Claire?
How are you, Jane?
I ask you a question.
Look, Terry asked me to bring her up here. She's been bugging me. She wants to see you.
You didn't bring her.
Look, she wants to see you. What could I tell her?
Jane, would you wait a minute? Look, I'm only her foster mother. I don't know what I'm supposed to say to her. She's always asking me questions about you. She's only 9 years old. What am I supposed to tell her?
Tell her whatever you want, okay? But I don't want to see her, and I don't want her to see me. Now, don't come up here again, Claire.
Jane.
I mean it.
Jane, please.
You are now entering the Greenleaf State Co-Correctional Institution. Participation in this rehabilitation program of men and women together is a privilege. Failure to follow the rules of this facility will lead to disciplinary action. One, you may fraternize with members of your own or the opposite sex. But overt or clandestine sexual acts are illegal. A sexual act is defined as anything beyond hand-holding or a closed-mouth kiss. Infractions will lead to disciplinary action. Two, you will be attentive and respectful to all state employees and officials. Address such persons by Mr., Mrs., or Miss, followed by his or her last name, or their proper title. Example, Superintendent Crown, Lieutenant Hodges. Disrespect towards state officials will lead to disciplinary action.
Can I keep these? Thank you.
Harold Virgil, Roy Matson. I'm Superintendent Crown. This is Assistant Superintendent Elliott. Dr. Elliott runs our resident counseling service.
It's not compulsory the way it is at Brighton, Virgil. But I'm here if you need me.
I suppose you've noticed by now there are women here. You'll do your time with them. Meal time, work time, rec time. But I want to make one thing clear. Any man who molests a woman in any way, shape, or form will be shipped instantly to Briarton. No questions, no hearings, no nothing. That's the way it is. Anything you don't understand?
No, ma'am.
Now's the time. All right, you may go. Good luck. Just a moment, Matson. That's the way we have to do it. Sometimes the women start the fights, but what can we do? I suppose it sounds like reverse discrimination, doesn't it?
I'm surprised nobody's taken it to the Supreme Court.
The fact is, Matson, this institution is on trial. The idea of men and women together in prison is revolutionary, but it's an experiment very few places are willing to try. Here at Greenleaf, in Massachusetts, at Framingham, a couple others, that's it. We take the success of Greenleaf very personally.
Well, I didn't mean that.
I'm sure you didn't. You see, we have an odd mix here. But we don't get many like you. People with your education, your background, your opportunities.
You're lucky to be here, Matson. I don't think you'd survive at Brighton.
Thank you.
Can I get you a hairdryer, Mr. Madison? I think we should show Mr. Matson some respect, gentlemen. After all, he's a businessman, not a criminal.
A businessman? How much you get for being a businessman? 1 year? Maybe 2? Hell, I got a nickel. And all I did was knock over one little old bitty liquor store.
Yeah, but you're a hardened criminal, boy. This here man hardly do nothing. Laid up a bunch of paper. Took some coins off a few guys. That's all. Well, if there was any justice, you wouldn't be here at all, would you?
Look, I don't know what your beef is, you know, but I don't want any trouble, okay? Hey, look.
Beef? Hunky ain't been here 1 day, and he got it wrapped down already.
Okay. What do you want?
What you got?
This sucker thinks he can buy his way out of this.
You're stupid. This is called negotiations. Now, how much you think it's worth for us to let you out of here?
Yeah, make us an offer.
I can get something, but I'm gonna need some time.
Time. And that's one thing we don't have a lot of.
Let's get down.
Wait a minute, wait. I can get something. All I gotta do is ask my wife. She can bring something in.
Nope. The negotiation part's over. Now, this here is the welcoming part. Mr. Virgil here, he's already been welcome at Briarton. And we don't want you to feel left out.
Oh, wait a minute. Just wait a minute.
Manson. Hey, Manson. Manson. Hey, I'm Flanagan. Don't pay any attention to them mugs. You acted like a real pro. Let me get you out of here. Take it easy. I knew you was coming in today. I saw your mug on the news. I says to myself, Flanagan, I says, that Manson, he's got a lot of class. Not like these punks around here. They was all good what they saw. Yeah. Hey, Jane, give me a hand, will you? With the new fish, Manson. Bumped into a few of the boys. They took it easy on him. They had a little respect for him. Manson. Hey, Jane, you know who you're helping? Roy Manson. That insurance guy? Hey, what was it? $30 million? What a sting.
What happened to him?
He slipped in the shower, sir. We're taking him to the infirmary.
There's nobody there.
You must have slipped several times. I'll get you to the hospital if you feel you need it, but I think you're better off if you just let it go. What cottage are you assigned to?
3.
Thank you, sir. So I've been doing a little figuring. Where I'm working on these work furloughs is this big condo. Very ritzy. A lot of bucks. I've been saving all of those furlough checks. All I need now is those talented fingers of yours. Hey, let me tell you, pal. She has got the most talented fingers in the business. I mean, she can open up anything. She is the best.
Flanagan, the best don't get caught. Ask him.
Hey, wait a minute. Why don't we include Matson in the job?
Can we discuss this some other time, please?
Guys like him don't crack safes.
Yeah, but he's got class, and he's got all that juice on the top. I'm telling you, if my mob would have had a guy like him...
No, you don't listen. If he had juice, he wouldn't be here.
Oh.
See you, Flanagan.
Come on, I'm freezing.
I live one day at a time.
Okay, turn it off.
I dream one.
Hot down, lights out, radio's off. I said all radios off now.
You're watching Nightcap Theater, being brought to you in part by Bill Pierre Ford. Now, here's a word from our sponsor.
We now return to Inmates, a love story.
Oh. Oh, I see. I knew there had to be a better way than mine.
Let me see. That's coming along pretty good.
Yeah, a couple more days and I'll be able to wink at you. I can never stop crying.
Oh, put a piece of bread in your mouth. That'll help.
Yeah?
See ya.
Clean him, Matson. Hey, what's your hurry?
You're in my way.
I've been here a week, right? I need somebody to turn me out.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, kind of get me, acquainted.
Why don't you just call a welcome wagon?
Hey, Virgil.
Cut out, Matson. Me and the little lady want to be alone.
Yeah, well, I just thought I ought to tell you the guard's due back any minute.
I'll catch you a little later, Mama.
You're welcome.
I could have handled him, and I can handle you.
I'm sure you could. Look, am I in any mortal danger if I just say thank you very much for helping me out last week?
I wasn't helping you. I was helping Flanagan.
Oh, I didn't realize that. It was kind of hard to tell the difference.
Oh, you through?
Lady, what is your problem? Is it me specifically, or do you always have trouble making casual conversation?
Look, Matson, Flanagan may think you're the hottest thing since Al Capone. I think you're just another stone square.
My kids expected me home for Christmas. Crown promised me a furlough. Only that screw Bennett put me on the sheet. Now Crown says I ain't ready. I can't go. What am I gonna say to my kids?
What'd you expect from Crown? I tell you, I'd rather be up at Barton. I'd rather be treated like a righteous killer than a mental defective.
You hear that, Pepper? She's gonna leave you for one of them big, bad, radical men in Briar.
That's right, Gloria. Just stay ripped. Play with your shank. Show how tough you are.
How you feeling, sugar?
Oh, okay, except my back.
Oh, that's natural. Honey, when I had my second.
Give us a break, Agnes. All we ever hear about is you and those kids.
Kids are the most important thing there is. You're just jealous because you ain't got any.
Right. What's it feel like, Gracie? Well, it's too early to feel anything, really. But just thinking about it makes me feel good. I'd like to have a baby. I mean, there's a baby in there. All warm, helpless, and needing me.
Oh, yeah, sure. Gracie got it all figured out. Baby be bouncing in his playpen. Johnny be sitting by the fire, and you be bringing him his pipe and slippers. Yeah, sure, I can see that.
Drop it, Marty.
He kicked. Jane, he kicked.
Too early.
Oh, no, he did. Put your hand right here.
Honey, Jane don't care nothing about no babies.
Jane don't care nothing about nobody. Ain't that right, Jane?
Hey, Jane. You ain't geared for men. You ain't geared for chicks. What is it with you? You too good for us?
She's saving herself, like for that new fish, Matson. He blue ribbon enough for you?
Not for Jane. She's looking for someone who sweat don't smell. You make me sick.
The film you are about to see is a straightforward account of personal hygiene. It's your responsibility. If our great country is to successfully defend our right to live the American way, it needs each and every one of you and requires you in the best possible health. Any soldier who willfully or through neglect fails to maintain his body and overall health in his top condition is a shirker and is throwing an extra burden on his comrades by requiring them to do his work as well as their own. The government is vitally interested in having you return to your civilian life with a stronger, better body than when you entered the Army. This will ensure your preparedness for a successful civil career and also provide our nation with vigorous and healthy citizens to carry it safely through the coming critical years. You must be prepared in order to be healthy. And be prepared
Hi, baby.
knowing how to care for your body.
What are you doing after the
Optimum
movie?
health in all conditions.
I saw you when you came in. I like the way you move.
Serves your crew.
What are you supposed to be, the second feature?
I'm Flanagan. Maybe you heard of me.
Commissary officer and all the rations, which will provide a ration that is balanced.
The wimp who thinks he's Big Louie from Detroit. Buzz off, sweetheart. The movie's
Deficiency in the menu. Finally, the best, freshest, and tasty food can be invisibly contaminated by dirty food handlers.
making a big mistake, Blondie. He goes on work furlough. That wimp's got more corn stashed away than even he knows what to do with.
Small dispensing containers of salt tablets should be distributed throughout the ship or stations, particularly in the engineering spaces aboard ship.
Hi.
In the galleys and mess halls.
You ever seen my friend, Elaine? Other kinds call her Pepper. Some joke, huh? Salt and pepper. Anyway, you know her?
I don't know. I've probably seen her around.
She's seen you. She likes you.
Good. What are you, her social secretary?
She's my old lady. But we got an open marriage. You and her ought to get together sometime. Think about it.
One who is interested in the upright biped stance is often horrified by the many people.
babe.
Take it easy, Leslie. We're harmless.
That's not funny, Roy. I hate this.
Well, I'm not exactly crazy about it either.
I'm sorry. I just don't like hearing you refer to yourself as one of them. You going back to cigarettes?
Yeah. They ran out of my Havana specials in the prison canteen.
It didn't seem real until right now. The trial, the waiting, the whole thing. Now you've been in here 2 weeks. I still don't understand why.
Leslie, if I hadn't doctored those books, somebody else would have. I had to do what I did, or everything I worked for would have gone right down the drain.
So where's everything now?
No, they understand. They're backing me. When my conviction's reversed on appeal, which is a month, 6 weeks at the most, I'll go right back to work. Everything will be exactly the same. But you've got to stand by me.
I haven't been a very good visitor, have I? You know, I bought you a present. They took it away from me.
They took one look at you. They figured you brought me a file. You okay?
I'm okay. Really?
That all you can eat?
Well, I have to watch my figure.
Are you kidding? What you got there is perfection.
Johnny.
You meddling woman.
Johnny, I want to talk to you.
I told you, woman, I ain't interested in talking. Don't you get the message?
The baby, Johnny.
I told you I ain't interested.
Please, please.
Hey, you trying to get me busted? Now, shut up. Breathe, please.
Jane.
Get out of here, Grace. Just get out. Hey, Johnny. Do you mind if I squeeze in?
Hey,
Marty, I just want to get some pictures.
Don't hit me again! Don't hit me again!
Jimmy, what you trying to do? Get me in trouble?
No! Don't let him hit me!
She's started! Everybody start! I didn't do nothing! You start! She started! She started!
You all right?
I didn't do nothing!
Madison, if I need your help, I will ask for it.
This way, babe.
How are you getting along in the kitchen?
It's warm. I'm gaining weight.
Let's see. You've been here about a month now. Do you think you would be more comfortable in the accounting office?
Yes, ma'am, I would.
Good. You'll start there tomorrow. Go over our books and get yourself acquainted with them. That's all.
Thank you.
We like to put those with special abilities where they will do the most good. That's what Greenleaf's all about. Good luck.
I knew you had the juice. This is some job.
Yeah? You got nice legs, honey. Maybe I can get you a job, too.
This ain't my style. I live by my wits. I'm an animal. You know, I'm gonna bust out of here in the middle of the night over the back wall.
Again, you're on work furlough 3 times a week. All you gotta do is step off the bus and disappear.
One of my guys in my mob, he's up at Brighton. Willie Spencer. He's gonna bust out when I tell him to. Then when I get out, we're gonna meet on the outside. And then it's gonna be business as usual.
What business is that? You know, I never asked you. What are you in here for?
Bank job. Could have been one of the biggest scores ever. I had it planned down to a gnat's hair. And my mob let me down.
Your mob?
My boys, Willie Spencer and the rest, up at Brighton. That's where Janie sent Big John. Boy, she really burned him, didn't she?
Why do you think she did that?
Yeah, who knows? She's crazy. She's a cat burglar, did you know that? They were a little weird, you know? They're not like the rest of the cons. Normal. Well, I got a split. My limo is waiting for me to take me on my work furlough. Don't take any wooden nickels. Bing.
Your old lady is getting out of Max tomorrow. Just thought you might want to know that.
Thank you. I think you've overestimated our relationship.
Sure we have. What's she like?
What she did to John, that's just about the lowest thing you can do to anybody around here.
Well, it's none of my business. She got hit.
Hey, you tell her for us. She's lucky she got thrown in the hole. But she ain't finished paying yet. You tell her for us?
Inmates, a love story, will return in a moment.
Time.
The spirit of the party starts to come alive whenever night is falling. That's when we'll get out on the streets and dig the city lights, 'cause there's music in the air, lots of loving everywhere. Give me the night. Ooh, everybody night. You need that heat.
Well, I didn't know who you were.
You did?
No, I didn't, so I asked around.
Yeah, well, what did you hear?
That you are pretty sharp. All the angles figured out. Yeah,
No,
and
huh?
you got all your work furlough money just stashed away.
Oh, is that what you heard?
Yeah.
Well, they don't know the half. Listen, after the dance, I know a nice little quiet place.
I want everyone to have a good time. Make sure they all dance and take lots of pictures without the guards. Merry Christmas, Roy. New job all right?
Oh, yeah, it's fine. Your accounting system's a little confusing.
You'll figure it out. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
You been thinking about our little talk?
I find both of you very attractive women.
Don't get the wrong idea, Matson. Neither of us find you irresistible.
Slow down. We don't want to scare him. It's sort of a favor.
It's a straight business deal. We're getting our ticket soon, and we want to have a kid. You just provide the, service. What you might call a freebie.
I find that it's very flattering.
Look, Matson, I know you think we're a couple of freaks, but we've been together longer than most straight couples I know.
Yeah, and we weren't even freaks until they went all progressive and brought the men in.
We're going to get out and we want to have a kid, that's all. And we'd be good mothers.
I'm sure you would. And I don't think you're freaks. But I'm sorry, I can't. Hello. Detention must agree with you. You look nice.
Thanks. Is this what you straight Johns call casual conversation?
I thought I was a stone square. We must be making progress. Must be because it's Christmas.
Must be. So what do you want, Matson?
I need to talk to you.
Okay, talk.
Do you want to dance?
Why don't you just tell me whatever it is you got on your mind?
Okay, you two. Dance. Superintendent Brown wants everybody to have a good time.
What can we do? Relax. Is this so bad?
What is it you wanted to talk about?
I received a message for you from Virgil and Marty. Seems they're not too thrilled about what you did to Big John.
What's that got to do with you?
Well, it's funny you should ask about that, actually. They seem to be convinced we're some kind of an item, the Greenleaf Yearbook.
Listen, this is my beef. You stay out of it, you won't catch any of the flack. Okay?
Huge Christmas dinners. She worked for days on them. She loved holidays. She said that it brought people together, you know, that they were the one thing that everybody had in common.
Is that what you have in common with us, Con? Christmas?
You're asking me if I think I belong here. I don't. Plenty of people did worse in my own company. Worse than I did. They're having Christmas dinner at home right now, respected members of society. You, I mean, you really have anything in common with Marty or Virgil or even Flanagan?
I'm a thief. I'm not a safecracker or a cat burglar like crazy Flanagan says. I'm a thief. I'm no better than they are.
You don't belong here. You don't. You're an outsider. You're like me. I don't know, maybe that's why I find myself so...
Wait a minute. Just exactly what do you want from me, Manson?
Nothing. Nothing at all. I don't want anything from you. And you don't want anything from me. Do you have any idea how restful that is?
Leave me alone, Manson.
Jane, please, please, it's Christmas. I'm in prison. And all I want from you, I swear to you, all I want from you is a little warmth.
Dance with you.
This is marijuana.
No, it isn't. Marijuana's illegal.
Okay. What are you doing? Bucking for parole? Working on Sunday?
Nope, this isn't work.
You could have fooled me.
Why aren't you in church, Matson? Listen to the chaplain tell us about how good we got it. That's what they like to see on your parole sheet. Oh, I forgot. You don't need parole. You're getting out on appeal, aren't you?
What do you call this?
Well, aren't you?
I'll know in a week.
Vinca. It's ground covering. That's Policarpus. That's azalea. These are tea roses. They're my favorite. Probably won't make it in here, though. Too delicate. I like flowers. They're quiet, and they don't disappoint you.
Yeah, but don't they say even plants do better if the gardener talks nicely to them?
You like getting your hands dirty?
Sure.
All inmates participating in Dr. Elliott's group session will report to room 214.
Oh, come on,
on, Jane. I want you to meet my mama.
No, look, some other time, Grace, okay? I gotta speak.
Mama.
Girl, when I think of the shame you brought on me already, and now look at you.
Oh, Mom, I'm so glad you finally came. I knew you would.
I've been busy a lot lately with Mr. Todd. Now, how am I going to take care of that child, Grace?
Mama, you got to. You just got to. If you don't, they're going to take him away from me. Screw says they'll adopt him out. I don't think I could stand that.
Here you are in this place, and you're no more than a child yourself. I swear sometimes I think God is just punishing me.
Oh, Mama, it's all right. It's gonna be all right when I get out. Just the three of us.
I just feel like I never did right by you. Oh, but Mama's gonna make it up to you, baby. I swear I will.
I knew it. I just knew it.
You're not supposed to be in here, Matson. It's after hours. That's a violation. I'm going to have to put you on report.
You work in the accounting office. What were you doing in the greenhouse?
I like to work with the plants.
What was Lieutenant Hodges doing there?
He didn't tell me.
I see. Do your own time, right? All right, I'll square things with Lieutenant Hodges. Have you figured out our accounting system yet?
Do you want it straight or deferential?
Just exactly what do you mean by that?
I mean, ma'am, that you gotta be kidding.
I rarely kid and never with inmates. What's the problem?
Well, the books are a shambles. Whoever did them used at least 3 different accounting systems, and there's no way to tell what system was used where. There are no receipts, there's no supporting data, just totals. When books get this sloppy in the private sector, some poor turkey usually ends up in jail.
Look, I inherited this mess when I took over here last August. I was hoping that if the books could pass muster with someone of your expertise, they might get by the state auditors.
Only if they're deaf, dumb, and blind.
Fiscal year ends in June. That's when we'll be audited. Do you think you could straighten things out by then?
I won't be here. The decision on my appeal is due tomorrow.
Let me put it this way. Can it be done?
Well, whoever did it would have to have access to the files, mess hall receipts, the payroll, inmate trust accounts.
He'd have everything he needed.
He'd still have to understand exactly what you're asking him to do and be willing to do it.
Well, I suppose I'd have to persuade him. Good luck with your appeal.
What's that? From Matson. I'm going to pick it up on my work furlough. Don't ask me. He said to pick you up some tea roses. But I didn't see any roses. All I saw was thorns and a bush.
Well, that's because now is the time you plant it.
Oh.
So where is he?
He's with his mouthpiece. They're talking about his appeal. He figures he's going to be out of here by tomorrow.
Oh.
See you later.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
I don't know how to make it any plainer to you, Roy. You know, we went for reversible error. The court said there wasn't any reversible error, so the petition was denied.
What about a new trial?
Look, just take it easy. You've been here, what, 7, 8 weeks?
7 weeks and 4 days, but who's counting?
All right. So you're eligible for parole in June.
June is 6 months. Anyway, I don't want parole. Parole means you did it. I want it thrown out, reversed. At the very least, a new trial.
A new trial is going to mean opening up the same old can of worms, and nobody wants that.
I want that.
Look, you're a team player. You're just paying your dues, and everybody appreciates it.
Will you tell the rest of the team that I appreciate their appreciation?
Look at Roy.
What?
There's one more thing. We talked about selling the Mercedes.
So?
So I hate to dump all this on you at once, and believe me, I wouldn't say a word, except I'm under a lot of pressure from the senior partners. I don't need to tell you about accounts receivable, Joe.
Use the municipals.
Yeah, I thought of that, except Leslie said, well, she's sort of scared to part with them.
Just sell the damn car.
Come on, Roy. You know, those bonds are her security. She doesn't know what's going to happen to you. Look at it from her side.
Yeah, her side. Your side. We're inside. We call that a jive-ass shuck.
Madison, I'm sorry. It's too bad that things worked out this way. But we found that hard work is the best antidote for depression. I'll expect you in the accounting office tomorrow morning.
Inmates, a love story.
You were right. It's official. I belong here with the rest of the thieves.
I was gonna plant this.
Jane?
No, look, I can't. This isn't casual conversation or a little warmth or nice talk to the plants. I can't.
Please.
I can't.
Please.
Don't. Please don't.
Don't stay out too late, kids.
Jane, where you been, girl? You almost missed lockup. Jane? You all right?
Jane? What happened last night?
Nothing.
Grace said there was trouble. Was it Marty and Virgil?
Nothing happened last night. Not with them, not with you.
What did they do to you?
Keep your hands off me. This isn't one of Elliot's touchy-feely sessions.
Wait a minute, wait a minute. I'm not Marty or Virgil.
No, you're worse. You believe your own con.
What con? What happened last night? That was no con, that was real. We're not the same as we were.
You're just exactly the same. You're a thief. You were always a thief, only now you admit it. People don't change. A thief is a thief, and a mark is a mark. And you use them, con them, and you steal from them, but you never let them get to you, or you pay for it. You almost made me forget that last night. Now, why don't you go on back up to your accounting office, and I'll stay down here with my garbage.
Hey, big boy.
Yeah, what's up?
Come here, sit down. You're such a ding. Haven't you snapped at what's been going on between you and me?
Listen. Everybody's got a right to make a living. Everybody.
Oh, I got a date for my parole hearing.
Yeah, when?
May 23rd.
Hey, that's 2 months. We got a lot of time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm going to do for you when you leave this joint?
What?
I'm going to set you up. No more tricking.
Yeah, no more doing dope, no more boosting.
Damn straight. You know, I got a little money. I'm going to buy you a little place. Can get you some new threads. Help you start a new life. You believe me. You believe Flanagan.
You're such a fool. You're a stupid, crazy fool.
Grace? Grace, what is it? What's the matter?
Baby's coming, Roy.
Oh.
Oh, it hurts. Oh,
Okay.
Oh, he's coming. I know it.
Okay, just relax. It's gonna be all right. Where the hell is everybody?
I can't wait. Get me to the women's room. Get me to the cottage.
Okay, all right. Can you stand up? Here, just hold on now. Yeah. Just hold on. Just relax. Hang on. We're almost there. Grace. Hang on. What, you all right?
Oh.
Okay, hang on.
Child, come in?
Yeah.
Help me, somebody. Get over to the couch. Get me some sheets, quick. Hurry. Get me. Okay, it's gonna be all right. It's gonna be all right, sweetheart. It's okay. She can't do that here. Try and stop her.
Jane!
Jane,
Jane,
in there. Where are you going? You're not allowed in here. Come on, baby. Hold on, Grace. I'll get help.
Jane!
It's gonna be all right, honey. It's gonna be all right.
She needs you.
They'll help her.
She's calling for you.
Leave me alone, Matson.
For some stupid reason, that girl out there thinks you're worth needing. I guess she doesn't understand that people don't change, huh?
I'm not going. I'm not going.
Stay tough, lady. Don't let anybody get to you. That's the only way to survive, right? You're wrong. Tough is one step away from dead. Nobody gets to you when you're dead.
Take a deep breath. Take a deep breath. Come on. Hold it, hold it. Easy. Easy. It's gonna be all right. It's gonna be all right, honey. That's right, that's right. Take a deep breath. Take a deep breath. Come on now. Deep breath. Hold it. Hold it. Ray, all right, Ray. Ray, it's all right. Come on now. Easy. It's gonna be all right. Take it easy. Come on, it's gonna be all right. Come on. Take a deep breath. Take a deep breath. Come on now. Easy. It's gonna be all right, honey. That's right. That's right. She'll be here. Get him out of here.
You got a doctor on the books. 4 times a week from 8 to 5. He comes in twice a week and he leaves at 3. You've got a budgeted full-time nurse who barely shows up half time. The state corrections manual mandates meat 1 meal in 4. We're lucky if we get substandard pork on alternate Tuesdays. Shall I go on?
No. I don't need you to tell me what's been going on. What I need you to say is that everything has been fixed. Has it?
We're not talking about sloppy bookkeeping. Your liberal, humane, forward-looking facility is being drained.
That will do, Matson.
No, it won't. I'm not cooking your books for you. These people are my friends. I'm not fixing it so you can go on fleecing them.
Stop that! Do you know what this prison runs on?
I do now.
Money. Only there's never enough. The guards want more, the maintenance staff wants more, the contract personnel, but the state won't send us anymore because they don't give a damn about what we're accomplishing here. They don't want to hear about us. All they care about is a balanced budget. So I close my eyes to a few petty, insignificant irregularities, all in the interest of the greater good.
It's funny, Miss Crown, but that sounds vaguely familiar to me. Something like what I heard myself say in court. I'd like to be reassigned to the kitchen, please.
It's not that easy. You were in a woman's cottage last night. You're becoming a discipline problem. And discipline problems don't get parole. In fact, if they're bad enough, they get transferred to Briarton. You have 3 months.
I started boosting when I was 15. You know what I did with my first really big score? Sent it home to my mother. I was doing all right as long as I was alone. But then I took a big fall. First I got pregnant, and then I got married. Straight John, nice guy, right out of Ladies' Home Journal, till he took off. Oh, I didn't mind. I just went back to the life. But at 25, seemed like I was all burned out. Anyway, I got busted again. When you know it, I'd let another John con me into thinking I needed him to pull a job off. Jerk used the piece. So, I'm doing a nickel to a dime. Well, I guess I just can't seem to get it through my head. I'm really better off alone.
Not this time.
to be a mistake. I asked for my money and they tell me there wasn't any.
Well, they're right, there isn't.
Yeah, but I put everything in my account. Every time I go out on a work furlough, every dime. $1,266.33. Now I want it, I need it.
Listen to me, Flanagan. When you went on work furlough, they took you off the state payroll for room and board. They've been charging you outside rates for every meal, every night in your cell.
I know that, but where's my $1,200?
Outside rates, Flanagan. I did the inmate trust accounts yesterday. We got $43 left.
43
yeah,
bucks?
Wake up, they've been ripping you off.
Who? What do you mean they?
The man, Crown, Hodges, the whole
Crown?
system. Yeah, she sits by while the rest of them pocket the money. She keeps everybody happy, and she looks good for the governor.
Hey, wait a minute. It's not them, it's you.
Me?
Yeah, you. You're the high-class guy with the juice at the top.
I didn't do this. I
well,
didn't
then
do
how come
any
you
of
got
this.
this cushy job? Huh? Cooking them books? You're worse than they are. You pretended to be with us. You made us believe in that scam, didn't you? You could have told us.
I just did. Look, I've got some money on the outside. I can have my wife bring it. How much do you want?
I don't want nothing from you. You're a fake, Madsen. You could take that money and stuff it.
Inmates, a love story.
Who am I here for? Oh. They must have called me by mistake. I can get Grace for you.
No, I asked to see you. I just couldn't talk to Grace. You know how emotional she gets.
What's the matter? Something wrong with the baby?
Well, he's fine. I'm sure he's just fine. But Grace is still such a child herself. And I was thinking that the baby would be better off in a home where they take good care of him.
No, you can't.
I already did. I tried. I really tried. But Mr. Todd, that's my boyfriend. He wants to take me to California with him.
Yeah, you want me to tell Grace?
I've seen how she looks up to you.
No. I'm gonna get Grace for you.
Look, I won't be here. I can't.
Okay, you go on and get out then.
Don't take that tone with me.
What do you want, a medal?
Listen, you little prison bitch. You never gave up no kind of life like I did for Grace. I was young and good-looking, and I all but forgot what a man was like when I was raising that girl. You ain't never been no mother to nobody like that, so don't you start telling me what I gotta do. Just tell her she's lucky I'm not keeping the baby for her. Damn lucky.
Flanagan!
Hey, Sonny, I got to talk to you.
Wait a minute,
It's only
Chloe.
gonna
I'm
take a
busy
minute.
now.
Only a
No.
minute. Hey, I want you to stay away from her.
You stay out of my way, little man.
She don't belong to you.
Yeah, who says you? You know, you walk around here spouting a lot of garbage about your big-time scores and your boys up in Briarton. Well, you're nothing but a lousy, creeping little lying punk. You're nuts. Because I've been to Briarton, boy, and I know all about your big-time scores. Bank job? You knocked off a lousy little pizza parlor. And your boys did a hard time because you rolled over for the man
Now,
you
leave
freak.
him alone.
No, I ain't finished with him yet. Now, you ever do get together with your boys again, well, they're gonna tear you apart piece by piece. Big-time gangster. Nothing but a lousy little punk. Come on.
on, there's people waiting.
It's only one phone in the building.
They take all night.
Damn, I want to call my lady. We got to get back to the cottage pretty soon.
Something's funny. Mama and Richie were supposed to come by today, only they didn't. And now they're telling me that the phone was
Listen,
disconnected.
your mother was here. I saw her.
What are you talking about? They didn't tell me.
I tell you, why don't we go back to the cottage?
Something's wrong. Is it Richie?
No, Richie's okay. Grace, she's not going to keep him.
What are you talking about? They was just here
Richie's
last
in
week.
a foster home. Your mother's going to California with some guy. She asked me to tell you.
I don't believe you.
Grace, it'll be all right. It will. You're young. You'll be out of here soon. You'll meet a good man. You'll have other babies. Grace, please don't. Grace, please. I'll be your friend. I'll take care of you. Be all right. Shh. Shh. Don't cry. Don't cry.
Flanagan! Hey! I told you to stay away from her, didn't I? Wait till I get back to my boys up in Briarton. You'll see what I was talking about. I got plans, see? They listen to what I say. They trust me. You're nothing but a bunch of phonies.
See, now you feel good.
Don't feel nothing. Guess that's good, huh?
What happened?
It was Grace. She got a hold of Gloria's knife. She's dead. No, wait. Don't go in there.
Tough is dead, huh? Well, Grace wasn't tough. So why is she dead?
All inmates report to your cottages. All inmates report to your cottages.
I don't understand.
It's important. There's some ugly things going on in here. That's going to help me prove it. Just see that Stuart Daniels gets that right away.
Why are you doing this? I don't care what's going on in this place. These people have got nothing to do with you or with us. Roy, your hearing is tomorrow. And this is going to be nothing but a bad dream. You're going to be home, you're going to have your old job back, and everything's going to be just the way it was when you left.
I'm not coming home, Leslie. I'm not coming back to everything the way it was.
What about me?
What about you, Les? There's not going to be much money. No shopping sprees, no tennis clubs, no maids. I'm not going to be able to support that kind of lifestyle.
See, let's do it. Gets this for you, Roy.
Would you tell us, Mr. Matson, what you feel you've learned since you came here to Greenleaf?
Yes, sir. I believe I've come to understand the nature of my crime. When I perpetrated a fraud with my company's earning reports, I thought I was merely committing a small indiscretion to help a good and valuable company over some rough spots. Nobody would be hurt. I realize now there is no such thing as a small indiscretion. A price is always paid in human terms. Sometimes as much by the perpetrator as by the victim.
Do you feel the institution has been instrumental in your rehabilitation?
Definitely. It's remarkable how much life in this prison has come to resemble what I remember from the outside.
Congratulations. That was one of the most efficient snow jobs I've ever seen.
Thank you for your recommendation. Here. They're flawless. And if anything should turn out to be wrong, you can always say you let a convicted felon work on them.
I got my parole.
Congratulations.
I'll be leaving tomorrow.
Bon voyage, Matson. You made the days fly.
Cut it out, Jean.
You still don't understand, do you? You waltzed in here, you had a couple of shocks to your nervous system, you decided that you and me were going to save each other, and now you're going to waltz out, so what? Nobody, nothing makes any difference.
You're wrong. You're wrong. You're different. I'm different. And even this place is going to be different.
Yeah, well, why don't you tell that to Flanagan if he's still alive?
Listen to me. I cooked the prison books. They're draining this place dry. Food, medical care, the inmate trust accounts, everything. Only I copied all the evidence and I got it out in a letter to Stuart Daniels, my attorney. The fur's gonna fly. I got it out through my wife. When I told her I wasn't coming home to live with her.
Nobody gives a damn, Matson. Doesn't matter if your attorney reads the letter or the governor or the president. Nobody cares. Not even you. Once you get just one little whiff of the street.
I love you.
Oh, God.
Now, look. You got two choices. You can start screaming and get me busted to Briarton, or you can listen. You got everything backwards. You think the only way to beat this place, to stay human in here, is to try to feel nothing. Flanagan gets dragged off, nothing. Grace dies, you shut it off, nothing. I say I love you, nothing. You're an expert at nothing. But that's what they want. That's what they think we are, nothing, ciphers, zeros. And if you keep this up, it'll turn out to be true. You'll be nothing. And they'll win. Give me a sign, Jane, please. Show me that there's still something human in there. Or maybe it's too late.
We now return to Inmates, a love story.
you get this?
From Matson's wife yesterday. He tried to smuggle it out.
Why didn't you let me know immediately?
You didn't want to be involved. She tried to call a couple of times, but I didn't let anything through.
I just gave him his walking papers on my recommendation.
We can't let him walk out of here.
It's out of my hands. I can't reverse the board's decision without a reason.
What do you want me to do?
I don't care. Just do it.
Yes, ma'am.
All you got to do is make it look like he's messing with you, and then you put it to him.
I want to do it to Jake.
This is better. This is a romance.
I don't like Max, Marty. I couldn't take Max.
You're not gonna get Max. You're not gonna get anything, except maybe a pat in the back. This thing's wired, babe, all the way to the top.
Oh.
Some of us starting to think you're chicken. All talk and no action.
The match. We'll sort it out later. No! Your envelope didn't get out, Matson. It was a setup. Just get out of here!
I'm coming back!
No, I don't want to go! No!
Do you hear me? I'm coming back!
No!
Your parole's been canceled. Get back to your cottage. Didn't you hear me?
Not a chance, lady. Whatever you're planning to do to me, you better do it right now, right here.
Hodges, somebody.
My attorney's here to pick me up. He's very well connected at the state capitol. Now, you can cancel my parole, and I'll tell him exactly why, including the fact that you tried to kill me. Or you can let me go, on the chance that a thief on parole would rather keep his mouth shut.
Call security. This man's going back inside. I said to call security.
I heard what you said, and I saw the books, both sets. I made a mistake, Roy, about you and about her. She's a rotten apple. We get him here like any place else.
I'm still in charge here.
Not for long, I think. You can't shut us both up. This place is a good idea, and some of us still want to make it work. Good luck.
Thank you.
Matson!
Goodbye, Miss Crown. It's been a rehabilitating experience.
Now.
What's the date?
August 29th.
How time flies, huh?
Now that's what you call doing real hard time.
Visiting hours are over. All inmates report to your cottages.
Jane? Come on.
But my